Hey, hey, Tammy Jersey Roberts, functional nutritionist here. And today I just want to tell a story from my real life. And it's a heartbreaking situation when you see your loved ones suffering from chronic illnesses that seem to have no cause and no cure. It's very frustrating. My whole perspective on Western medicine was shifted one day when my dad asked me, who can help me sort out which of these medications I actually need? My dad had come out of his bedroom holding a giant shoebox, size 12 shoebox, full and overloaded with bottles of medication, prescribed medications. He'd been to dozens of doctors over the years, and each doctor, of course, that you go to these days, one's for your gastroenterologist, one's for your cardiology, one's for this, one's for that. And they look at your symptoms and they prescribe a medication, and that's just how it works these days. And so my dad intuitively knew that one medication could be leading to symptoms of another medication. He knew that some of the medications were squelching symptoms, and the medications were probably also giving him more symptoms, in which he got more pills. And he knew that he was in this cycle, and it was like a trap that he was stuck in. So he's asking the question, who can help me sort out these medicines to figure out exactly what I need? And I pondered that question for years, actually. And it was just, I knew something people were struggling with, and it's just something that is very common these days, that people, once they get on one medication, they're on multiple medications, and they just feel like they're stuck in that trap, and they don't know what to do because there's no one that connects the dots. Well, my dad died a few years ago after he was in the hospital. He had his gallbladder removed, and a day or so later, he was eating his lunch, preparing to go home, and he asphyxiated. Can't say that word. And he died right there in the hospital. And it was just really sad. I think that he was way too young. Unfortunately, in my family, my dad and all of his siblings, they all had similar conditions going on, and so it just kind of goes with the territory that all myself and all my cousins are probably going to have similar symptoms, which most of us do. I should say many of us do. Some of us have overcome those. Last year, I discovered a new healthcare paradigm that got me really excited, and it kind of brought to fruition the answer to my question, and that was the paradigm of functional medicine and nutrition. It's a new perspective on how we do medicine. It's not the symptoms, but the roots of the illnesses that are looked at. Functional medicine looks at the whole person, and we are not identified by illnesses. One protocol does not fit all. We need bio-individualized and personalized help. The body systems are supposed to work together in symbiosis. The foundational truth is that we are all unique, everything is connected, and all things matter. And the roots of nearly all illnesses, whether they're diagnosed or not, back up to 3 roots: inflammation, your genes, and your digestive system. It's brilliant how we have a huge amount of control over the roots with our diet and our lifestyle choices. It's quite remarkable how a functional practitioner can connect all the dots of your symptoms and guide you to your unique root cause resolutions. As a functional nutrition, my job is simply to educate you on what's going on in there and guide you to the changes that would be most beneficial for you. Most people only need an initial 3 meetings. I meet with you one time for an hour, and then we follow up twice for a half hour each, and usually that's good enough to send you on your way, and you're able to manage your own health care, which is really, really cool. And why do you need guidance? The simple answer is it can be impossible to read the label when you're inside the bottle. Hopefully that makes sense. Sadly, it's too late to help my dad, but I'd be happy to speak with you to see if I can help. In my practice, I primarily help women over 45 that have multiple symptoms that are convoluted with the menopausal, hormonal type changes that are going on. However, if we speak and I cannot help you, I'd be happy to refer you to one of my colleagues. So feel free to send me a message or visit my website at yourvitalitynetwork.com. That's yourvitalitynetwork.com. Tami Jersey Roberts. Cheers to your vitality.